Hi, thanks for joining me today. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd. It's 90 degrees outside. It's hot as hell. And I'm doing two things today. Before I talk about these things, everyone's saying, Daryl, what the hell is up with your hair?
He had a keratin treatment
Donnie cut my hair.
I gave him.
Donnie cut my hair the other day because it was just getting too long. And in the front here, it gets really frizzy. As I'm getting older, it seems to get more frizzy. So we put a keratin treatment, which pretty much now relaxes and straightens my hair. And I cannot wash it or do anything to it for 8 hours. So I wanted to make these videos, so this is the way I have to look. I look like Mo. Why you? Anyway, so I'm doing two things today. The first thing I'm doing is a side, what they call ranch beans. Ranch beans. So I got a pound, which is about 2 cups of pinto beans. I had them soaking. I've got a large onion and I got 2 diced jalapenos, seeded and ribbed. The ingredients I have, the seasonings I have in here is chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, brown sugar, paprika, cumin, and oregano. I'll have all the measurements in the description below. I'm going to put 1 8-ounce can of El Pato, which is a hot tomato sauce. Really love this. I'm going to put a couple of drops of liquid smoke for a good flavor. Apple cider vinegar. And I'm using a ham base as your stock. Sometimes you could use beef broth in this case, but I'm going to use a ham stock as it just gives it a little bit more flavor. And of course, I always use Better Than Bouillon. They have so many different flavors you can use. There's beef, there's roasted chicken, there's garlic, there's lobster, there's ham, there's chili. So many that I'm doing that I have in the fridge and I use them all the time. So that is the first thing I'm going to do, and when we come back I'll start cooking this. The second thing that I'm doing is smoking 2, they're huge, 2 bone-in skin-on chicken breasts that I had marinated in the kitchen for 24 hours in the fridge, in the kitchen. And I'm going to smoke them out of my Traeger at the same time that I'm doing these beans. So when we come back, I'm going to get this going, and then when we come back again, I'll be showing you how I'm going to season the chicken and get it out on the grill. So we'll see you back in a bit. Okay, let's get to cooking. I got my Instant Pot on saute, and I'm going to put in my onions and my jalapeno. That sizzle. That's the sizzle of love. And the great thing about the Instant Pot is you don't have to wait to do all this stuff really. I don't really even have to saute this. I'm going to do it just to release some of the, let it sweat out a little bit. But it's only going to really be a minute, and not even a minute. I'm going to now pour everything in. So now I have my beans. Well, just dump it right in. There's the beans. All my seasonings, again, it will be listed in the description below. Going to add the El Pato tomato sauce, and it's a hot tomato sauce, so it's only 8 ounces, and mixing with the broth is going to take a lot of that heat away. It's going to add a nice bite. I'm going to put in a few drops or so of liquid smoke. That's about it. You don't need much. A little goes a long way. A little bit of apple cider vinegar, just about that much. Okay, we'll stir all this up. And I'm going to reach for the broth, so stay right there, cameraman. And here's the first 2 cups. Here comes the next 2 cups. So this is 4 cups of the ham-based broth. And I am going to just add probably about another cup of water. That's about it. And that's going to be the broth. That's going to be... Okay. That's really it. Mix that all in. We'll get the lid on. Okay, so I'm going to take it to, I want to cancel, and then go to the pressure mode. I'm going to do it for 35 minutes. I'll even do it for 37. Keep it on high, it's gonna stay on warm, and start. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up the kitchen and then I'll get everything ready for the chicken, so we'll be back in a bit. Okay, my beans are cooking on the Instant Pot. That's coming up to pressure. So I've got my smoker, my Traeger smoker outside, set on the smoke mode. I'm ready to come up to a smoke, so I'm gonna get everything ready for the chicken. So again, these two, look how big these breasts are. They're huge. They're huge. I had them brined in the fridge overnight in a water, salt solution. I put a whole bunch of other things. You can put whatever you want to permeate that meat with whatever flavors. I got rosemary and thyme and garlic, apple juice in addition to water and the salt solution. Now I'm gonna season this chicken with a brand called Thunderbirds. It's called Thunderbirds Chicken Scratch. Now I really love this blend of seasoning, and it also has fiery, hot chicken scratch. Donnie and I love this when we do chicken wings and we put them in the air fryer. Mm-hmm. They're really, really amazing. It's got a good bite, so I'm gonna mix a little bit of both in here. So the bottom of the chicken on the bottom side, and this is not the fiery one, this is just the regular blend, but it's got a great combination of seasons. You can go online and buy them. They're called Thunderbirds. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of the heat. Actually, I'm not gonna put it on that side. I want to save it for the good side. Okay. And you know, chicken is a bland meat, so you can really season it well. Inside, not only did I brine it, I also injected it with what they call an injector for chicken, and it's the actual rotisserie flavor that I used. So I used about 1/8 of a cup with 1 cup of water, mixed it up, and poked it all inside the chicken. It's all injected. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the fiery piece of it. Last time I did this, I did it the whole thing with the fiery. I think it was just a little bit too much. What do you think, Donnie?
Well, it's never too much.
I know, he likes more heat than I do, which is funny because I'm the one who always liked heat and he didn't like anything. So I'm gonna let this sit, and then I'm gonna put it out on the Traeger. So when the Traeger comes up to 225, I'm gonna put this chicken on, and I'm gonna smoke it for 1 hour. Then I'm gonna crank it up to about 350 and let it finish off till it hits 165, and I'll take it off. So we'll come back when we're done with the chicken. Okay, let's check the chicken, shall we? Okay, so it's probably in its last 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to now brush on my favorite barbecue sauce. It's about 144 degrees. I want to get it to 165. So I'm going to apply this. It's going to get a nice glaze going. Thick glaze going on here. I cranked it up to 350 so it could finish off at getting at 165. Okay, so we'll be back a little bit later. See when it gets off the grill. Everything's done. Okay, I'm gonna sample the beans. I put some cilantro and some fresh green onions on it. You know, I have to say the Instant Pot does a better job on cooking beans than if you were to put it on a Dutch oven. These beans are whole, they're creamy. It's got a nice bite to it with the hot tomato sauce, which I love. Those are really good. Okay, I'm gonna try my chicken. Okay, nice and juicy. Nicely cooked, and you get a really nice hint of that mesquite smoke, which is the pellets that I use were mesquite.
Looks very good. I can't wait to dig in.
Okay, well, you can turn that off because this is good.